What's the connection between pursuing your culinary passion at the age of 7 and an industrial engineering degree? After just a few short harvests, Napa and the wine world are starting to find out. Well, Adam and Stacy, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Oh my goodness, our pleasure, and a little bit long overdue. And you've been on to some great things lately with some unbelievable accomplishments, but I don't want to get to that yet. Why don't we go back to where it all started and how you came to be here in Napa and following the dream that you decided, you know what, I want to get out of engineering and go into winemaking.
Yeah, so growing up, I loved to cook. I started cooking when I was around 8 years old for my family, and originally I wanted to become a chef. I had great passion for cooking. I also had great passion for television, electronics. My dad was an engineer, or is an engineer. I decided to pursue a little bit more of the engineering degree. So I went to Cornell, studied engineering, but also took some of the elective classes like the wine class that they, basically introduction to wine.
Sure. So you graduated from Cornell and decided at what point in time that you had to pursue this dream after the wine class and it was just pulling at you to make wine?
Yeah, so I was based in New York, working for Google.
Okay.
And I was traveling out to work with the product team out in Mountain View. And every weekend I would spend coming up to Napa or Sonoma, fell in love with wine, joined some wine clubs, and just met a lot of inspirational people here in Napa. So one of the people who Stacy and I met at one of our winemaker dinners was Mr. Joe Phelps. And he really did inspire me to delve into winemaking.
So when Adam decided to approach you and say, hey, I want to move out to Napa and pursue this full time, what did you say and what was that like?
When can we go? I think it was actually midwinter in
It's a
New
good
York
time
City,
to start.
so it's a
Good time to approach
say
it.
I'm going to move to Napa. You know, I think I've always been one that was to take a risk. I wanted to do this. We're a team.
So walk us through what's happened in the last 6 to 12 months.
Yeah, so 2012 was our first vintage. We got into some great restaurants, most recently the French Laundry, a lot of other restaurants in Napa here, so Iko's, Celadon, Morimoto.
Wow.
And Cole's Chop House.
Cole's Chop House, nice.
Can't forget them, sorry. They carry our entire lineup of wines. And then now we're bringing it to New York, back home to where we're from. So the Nomad, American Cut, Swine, and Le Bouquet.
Impressive. Just not bad for just having released the wines.
Yeah, we're really excited. We're humbled by the response that we've been getting from the wine.
And then from a goal standpoint, what can we expect in the future? Because it's going to be, in my opinion, hard. You have Mr. Phelps, who I'm sure is looking over and making certain, and you want to try to please the mentor that fostered you. But then the success that you've had in the past 6 months with the restaurants, tell me about the future.
I mean, we're small right now. We're at 400 cases as of this past harvest, and probably going to be about 650 or 700 this next harvest. So we're slowly growing. We don't want to grow too quickly.
We want to really stick to our roots and stick to the quality, handcrafted, small producer. We'd love to be big someday, but baby steps.
Baby steps. It seems to work.
It works.
Congratulations to you both. Pursuing the perfect balance of art and science in wine is nothing new. What is new is when a young winery gets the placements and recognition that Hersly has. You need to taste this wine.